What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this one is my first PSA video of anything PSA related. I've said it a bunch of times in recent videos. I said I'm gonna do a PSA submission hopefully by the end of the year. My 1 year subscription is probably about to expire in January, and I have not sent in a submission, so shame on me for that. I've been spending too much money on individual deals when I come across them, and some of those deals are in these, well, this bin and this box right in front of you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a moment and look through these cards, and I'm gonna see about 20 of these. I'm gonna pull 20 of these that I will include in my first submission. A brief recap before we get started. So I've been recollecting now for approximately a year and a half. Still learning my ways when it comes to these new parallels and numbered cards and all this and that. Been breaking open, vintage packs. Well, when we say vintage, it's really early 90s junk wax. As far as baseball goes, I haven't been doing as much of that. I haven't followed any new baseball. I haven't opened any new packs. It's all been 80s, 90s stuff I knew growing up with. I did some set breaks on the channel. I've got a Ken Griffey Jr. collection, but it's just junk wax. I have some nice rookies, but that is not something I'm going to send off to PSA anytime soon. So no Griffies here. In fact, I don't even know if there's any baseball. We'll see. There's stuff in this box that I don't know. I don't even know what's in there. I've been putting stuff away since I started all this. Now, as far as basketball goes, I've got quite the Michael Jordan collection going, but I have no intention of selling that off anytime soon. That's my PC. I have no rush to send that off to PSA, so that won't be in here. Khalil Ware, some of you may know. That's my investment guy right now. I've got a ton of Khalil Ware rookie cards. I'm not in any rush to sell those off, so that's not going to PSA. A lot of what I do have are Miami Heat players because I watch the Miami Heat. I never miss a game, and those guys are just, that young team right now is doing awesome, and that's kind of the cool thing about it. These are young guys, so I've got a lot of their rookie cards, and we still don't know where their futures are going to end up. Could some of these players end up as potential stars? And that's where the investment and the money comes in. But I need to get some money back. I've been spending too much. So I got to send off a PSA submission, see if we can hit some 10s, and we're going to do it with 20 cards. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'll probably do another video later on that when I actually go through the PSA steps. But here, I'm simply going to show you everything I've got, why I've included it here, why, some of this stuff I have a feeling I'm going to pass on because I've learned a little bit more. Some of this stuff I think is going to be laughable, but I'll explain, as we go along, and then you can agree with me or disagree with me on the 20 cards I choose. Now, like I said, the 20 cards that I choose are cards that I'm hoping will increase in value as this season goes on. And when I say this season, I'm talking basketball. So I'm probably going to only pick basketball cards, and they're going to be probably newer cards. And again, I'm hoping to get some 10s. Realistically, I'm sure I'll get 9s or worse. But this is all about ROI, just return on investment. So let's go ahead and get started. So this bin right here, it's kind of overflow because obviously this box is full. But this is actually more recent stuff you've seen me open. There's some stuff in here that doesn't belong in there. So, but let's get going. I'm going to start at the back of this box. I don't know what order this is in. So I actually pulled this one out of a pack, Stephon Castle rookie sweaters. I'm going to pass on this because I was excited when he got Rookie of the Year, which he did, but I don't think these things really value much. I'm pretty sure that's not game used. It's not numbered. There's no auto, so I'm going to pass on that. Tyrese Maxey. I got this one for, did I pull this out of a pack? I don't even remember where I got this, but it's his rookie card, and he's playing ridiculously awesome right now. But again, it's a base card. I thought this was a cool, Panini Crown Royal. When I got it, I didn't know anything about these cards, and I was like, oh, Maxi. So it's a nice card, but it's not worth grading, in my opinion. It's just a base. So Tyler Hero is doing really, really well his last couple games with the Heat. It's a rookie card, but it's mosaic, and it's I guess that is his. Okay, it's not an insert, so it's his base, but it's a red parallel. It's like a red. Is that a ruby wave? I'm not going to send this in either. It's not numbered. They're not exceptionally rare. Likewise with this, it's hoops. So again, a lot of these heroes I was collecting early on as a Prism draft picks. And, even though that's his rookie, it's a red, white, blue, which is not numbered. Now this silver one, they're not selling really high right now. I'm going to put that one aside. That one might be Jovic. Oh man, Jovic. He was supposed to be the X Factor this year, and he played the heck out of Summer League. Okay, if you can hear some rattling going on above me, that's my kids playing in the room above. Sorry about that. That's part of moving down to the basement. Anyways, this is a cool Mojo, auto. It's not on card auto. It's got the sticker. But Jovic is struggling this year. Maybe he'll have a bounce back, but I'm in no rush. Davion Mitchell is playing the best basketball he's ever played. Now, this is numbered out of 25, and I didn't pay a whole lot for this. $15, 10 to 15 is what I want to say. So it's an auto. It's a rookie. It's a nice card. I'm going to hold on to that. More Davion Mitchell rookies. Now, these aren't the silver. This is actually, I forget what these are called, but they're not hypers. No, silver wave. Still learning. I got these for like $1 each. And while they're very nice, I don't think they're worth grading. If it's his silver holo or a numbered card, yes. So I'm going to put those aside. Same thing with this blue shimmer. It is not numbered. So that's a no. Alonzo Mourning, maybe one day. These are really nice. These are packed fresh. I pulled these on the channel from 92, 93 Ultra. He's a guy that's probably, obviously, his value's set because he's long retired. And I don't think these are exceptionally rare. Maybe at PSA 10s, but if they come back 9s, I'm guessing they're only going to be about $30. And, yeah, those are my kids up there, if you can hear that. Yeah. Okay. I usually do these videos late at night, and that's part of the reason why everyone's asleep, but figured I'd do this during the day. Same thing with Mutombo. I pulled him on the channel. Nice rookie cards. Really, really centered well. I'm still thinking not right now, just because there's no shot at them going up in value at the moment. So I'm going to pass on that. I thought this was a card, nice card. The Marvels, LeBron James. It is a base card. But if that can come back as a 10, that'd be pretty nice. We'll probably do a last-minute check on some of the corners and things. I might do that. Cade Cunningham, because I went through my rookies when he started becoming a star. Now he's practically a superstar this year. It's just a base select, so that's going to be a no-go. All right, let's grab another bunch here. Tyler Hero. This is a really cool card. I don't think it values at a whole lot. It's not numbered. I forget what it's called. But here's the base cards. They're all rookies. But no, I'm not going to do it. Here's a select rookie. So a lot of these are just, I'm probably going to pull out of this box to never grade. The only base guys that I've seen in the past that are worth grading are Wemby, Giannis, SGA, Luka, the really like the top 5 guys, maybe Anthony Edwards, who's like arguably 6. That's about it. Everyone else you got to have like numbered or parallel at least. So Unless Hero becomes one of those guys, which, I love Hero. He's awesome. He's an all-star now. I don't see that happening. Now, this is a color match. This is nice. It's not numbered, but it is a color match. Now, it's select. If it was Prism, yes. But I'm going to hold off on that. The blue cracked dice isn't going to be worth anything much. Here's another Alonzo Mourning I pulled. It's in nice condition. That's tempting, but I'm going to hold off. This Dikembe Mutombo is out of the McDonald's set, and again, really nice condition. But I think I'm going to hold off on those. Same with these. So those are the regular issue. They're really nice grade, but I'm just going to hold off. Again, the Heroes. Jovic. I think... No, that's not numbered. The red cracked ice. Hey, jersey color match, but not numbered. Now, this is one I spent a little bit more money on. And this is a gold shimmer, I think. It's numbered 10 out of 10. It's a bookend. This would almost certainly be one worth sending in, but the way I'm just going to have to hold on to him the way he's playing. Another Tyler Hero. So here's a BAM Mosaic rookie. It's got the red, black, red, and white, which is perfect for the Miami Heat jersey. It's black, red, and white, so I would call that a color match, like a really nice color match. It's not numbered. That is his base rookie, though, isn't it? So that's a possibility. Davion Mitchell. Now, this is, again, his silver hollows I've been getting for only a couple bucks. I think this would be worth it, and that's a nice one. So I'm going to put that aside. Jovic. This is a nice card with the die cut out of 99, but not going to do it. So the story with Mac McClung, if you don't know, controversial. 3-time in a row dunk champion during the All-Star weekend. But he's hardly played any games in the NBA. He's a phenomenal G League star. Controversial because why is someone from the G League allowed to participate in the dunk contest? However, this dude went over a car, like off of ladders and things. I can't remember. But when he won 3 in a row, or no, when he was about to participate in the third one, and I saw the last 2, I was like, okay, let me see what cards he's got. And I found this Prism Gold signature, numbered out of 10. In fact, 1. That's not blood, by the way. That's marker, in case you're wondering. 1 out of 10. So how do you not grade that? I mean, it's very nice condition. I got it for $45. 1 out of 10. You just got to. Here's Jovic again. The red cracked ice. It's a cool, horizontal shot, but it's not numbered. Another Jovic. And then we got these Bo Jackson. So I said no on the baseball, but I forgot about this Bo. It's really well centered, and I've always wanted to get this card graded. And the problem is, it's going to be hard for me to sell this one. It's not centered really well in the back, like the front. Just childhood memories with that card, but this is another nice one, and with the black border, it showed up really well. These are all pack fresh pulls. Gosh, that's a fun card too. I'm gonna hold off on that one, but that Bo Jackson I may do. We still got a lot of cards to go through, so here's a BAM silver hollow. Now the thing with BAM is he's not as expensive as you'd think. I saw one go for $40, a PSA 10. And, I bought this card for $10 plus the $30 to hopefully get a PSA 10. I don't know. And I don't know if his card's really going to go up unless he just does magnificent things. He's amazing right now, and the Heat need him. He's the captain, but I just don't know if he's that popular, that much of a gamble for people. So I'm going to hold on. Tyler Hero, base rookies. These need to come out. Obviously, I went Tyler Hero crazy at one time. All right. SGA. I bought this card raw for $20 before you got Rookie of the Year. It's a base card, but it's sharp. It's very sharp, very well centered. I got to do it. It's SGA. That's the only rookie card of his I have. Wemby, rookie, heck yeah, except it's City Edition. I don't know if that's going to command a whole lot of value right now. I might hold off on that. Shaq, I don't think these command much, even in 10s. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's one more SGA. Now, this one, I think I got this for 25. It's Prism. It's really hard to get these under $30 raw. If it grades a 9, it's not going to be worth that much. But if it grades a 10, it's going to be fantastic. I should probably do it. I don't know. We won't make the final decision yet. Now, this is a Davion Mitchell Gold Wave, I think it's called. Gold Wave. It's not numbered, but it's a nice card. I wonder if I should do that before the Silver Hollow is a Prism. This is Select. Maybe just because it's gold. I still need to get these stickers off. This is a nice card. Pelle Larsson. I would imagine his value is going to go up. He's not a big scorer, but he's a defensive delight. If you've watched him play, he will take a charge. He will take hits. He will throw himself to the floor. He will chase after balls. This guy is crazy. He will chase after the basketball. Might be a better way of wording that. So, obviously, the red color match, auto, rookie. It is not numbered, but that'd be a nice card to grade. Also, a fast break Prism. Now, the other one was the stickers covering it. Is this a Select? No, this is Prism. This one's numbered out of 1 out of 99. Okay, 1. Gosh, you gotta love it when it's number 1. That's tough. I'm gonna put that down. Now we've also got this color match. This one's numbered 2. Wait, this one's not. Yeah, it is. There it is. This one's numbered 101 out of 199. So not as nice. I'm gonna hold off on it. This Davion Mitchell is nice. Numbered out of 175, only number 10. That's nice. I may want to do that before the silvers. There's another Tyler. Okay, there was a time last year I started buying Davion Mitchell for like an auto. I remember I got for $6. And look at this thing. It's not numbered, but it says auto. Oh, no, it is numbered. I'm sorry. 22 out of 31. All right, that's going in the stack. I remember this one I got for $2. 34 out of 85. I'm getting too many now for only 20. I've got a lot of cards to go through. This Tyler Hero is really nice. 46 out of 75. That's a card I gotta put that down. Obviously, no on this one. Dang, we got a lot of cards here still to go through. Okay, this was when I was opening packs early on, and I found, David Robinson, Dennis Rodman. These are not big cards. Raw, you can get these like $1. They're so well centered. I was like, okay, these got to be PSA 10s. But even if they are PSA 10s, they're only going to be worth like, I don't know, $30, $40. So I don't think it's worth it. So that was in the early days when I was still learning. This Craig Biggio, I don't know. It looks like I thought that was a white speck. It's really well centered. It's a very nice sharp card. Even as a 10, I don't know, because this is such a common card. There's so many set breaks. I'm probably pulling them. It's gonna be a no for now. Ivan Rodriguez rookie. Nice grade, but I'm gonna pass on it. These I want to grade, and there's going to be some more Dream Team cards you're going to see in this box. I'm going to hold off on it now because I actually want to get for my PC the whole Skybox 92 set graded. Whether they're 9s or 10s, I don't care. I really want this for the PC. But these are the two really nice cards. And, of course, Jordan's on them. But I'm going to put these over here because that is going to get graded, but at a later time. I bought these Shaqs at a store for a couple bucks each. They're all rookies. These are tough to grade as 10s, so I'm not going to mess with that now. Someday. This one's almost laughable. There was a time this card was worth more than it is today. You know, the guy obviously was a hockey pro, but tried baseball for a little bit. He never, I don't think he made it in the league, but he played a little bit with the Toronto Blue Jays, maybe like off season. I don't know the story, but everyone liked the card because it's Eric Lindros and it's the only baseball card. It's really nice condition, but again, as a 10, I think they're not worth that much. From a set break, a Gary Payton rookie. This one's really nice shape. PSA 10s, I think, go for a lot, but it's not going to command any increased value right now. Zaire Williams, I have not been watching him play. It's an on-campus card. It's not numbered, but these on-campus are really beautiful. I pulled this out of a pack, but because it's Zaire Williams right now, I think I'm going to hold on. Wemby, during the Wemby chase, if I got a Wemby, I put it in this box thinking I'd grade it. Not these base cards, though. No. I got two more of the bows. I'm probably only going to try the one for now. I pulled this out of a pack, and this was funny. I pulled it on the channel like a year ago. I had no idea what I got, and I didn't realize it was numbered. 4 out of 42. It's probably one of the best and only numbered cards I pulled out of a pack. But it's Jabari Smith Jr. He's awesome, and it's a low-numbered card. So, Pink Pulsar, that's a consideration. Geez, this is funny. Unless it's like one of the rare hollows, these haunted hoops are not worth grading. This is before I did the channel, but the very first pack of basketball cards I ever bought, getting back into basketball a year and a half ago, was at Walmart. It was a hanger pack of Select, and in that first pack, I pulled this Wemby. I was so excited. And then I didn't realize it was a hollow. Now it's a blue hollow, obviously not numbered. But that's almost something I maybe should keep for myself just because of the memories. So actually, I'm going to hold on to that. Another base. Okay, this one's laughable. Frank Thomas. It is his rookie, and it's in nice shape, but, it's tops. Again, I don't know why. I was just thinking, hey, they're actually in good condition, all these Fleer. No, not doing it. So, we are almost halfway done. My cards are collapsing in the box. Okay, I bought this for $4. That being said, it's not numbered. It is his rookie, and it's got a little patch. Not that it's game worn, but for $4, come on. But I'm not going to do it. Amen Thompson. City Edition, I don't know. If it was his regular silver hollow, sure. It is hoops, though, so maybe not. I'm going to pass on that Davion. Larry Bird. Nope, it's the Fleer. Now, here's all the Barcelona cards. Even the coaches. I think I have the whole set. Actually, I went through and I do. I've even got Clyde Drexler because I went on eBay and bought that. Where the heck is it? It might be somewhere else in the box. But I know I've got the Clyde Drexler, which was only a mail-in. So I've got the whole set. Jordan, if he's not in this box, I've got lots of the Jordans in my Jordan collection. More Skybox. These would grade well, but I don't know if they're going to be worth much. Mutombo, that I would get graded one day because it's his rookie. More Wembies, they're base, so that's a pass. That's a pass. Okay, there's Nolan Ryan was in nice shape, but then I was like, no, that's a pass. Sean Camp rookie. It's ridiculous, and that's not even perfectly centered. It's ridiculous how hard it is to find these centered. That's a pass. I thought this would be a cool card. It actually is like $60 PSA 10, but it's a pass. It's Will Smith. It's a pass. Okay. Still got a lot of cards here. Jovic, dude. No. All right, Cade Cunningham. I don't think it's centered, though. It's sharp. Otherwise, I might just sell that raw. I don't know. I have to look at that centering. I intended to buy that. I spent like 25 bucks to get this raw. And I only got it, a couple months ago. So not easy. It says Prism, hollows. I mean, these silver PSA 10s will sell a couple hundred, but I realize it's not centered now, and I should have saw that. I was looking at corners more than anything and the edges, but I missed the centering, so that's probably going to be a pass. Hero, we'll take a closer look at him. I think I need a hero. This widescreen, Jovic, it's draft picks, but I got it for a couple bucks. Numbered out of 25, but no. Jovic, no. All right, this one I looked up the other day. It's about 60 bucks PSA 10. I spent 10 bucks on it. I can't afford the prisms anymore, or at least I'm not willing to put that much money into it, so that's probably a no on the Allman Thompson. This Cade is also seems off-centered a bit, but I'm going to pass. So there's the other one I got, the Davion. Spent $4. Larry Bird, no. Craig Biggio. From a box, but no. Another Wemby, haunted, no. Frank Thomas, no. Rainey Johnson, it's in great shape, but no. All right, Jovic, nope. I'm just not going to do any Jovic. I just can't right now. Look how many I got. Now, this Wemby, this is a draft pick, but rookie, silver hollow. That one I got to do, and I bought that one raw, I think, for 15. It's a draft pick, but I'm going to do it. Davion, out of 49. It's kind of a color match. I got better Davions. Red, white, and blue, no. And then there's another silver. See, the centering on this looks better than the Cade. That's a maybe. And then I got Giddy. Maybe they're all like that. It just seems like this border is thinner than the right side. So I got Giddy. The top looks rough, doesn't it? Oof. Might take a closer look at that, but I wanted to get a graded Giddy rookie. Davion, another one that I got pretty cheap. It's out of 99. I think I've maximized my Davions. It looks a little rough. Let's pass on that. Here's a Giddy color match. So it's not numbered, but the color match I had to go for. And then there's a different silver. It's not as nice. So I'm going to pass on that one. Appreciate you guys hanging around with me. Now, I went to my local card shop, and this one I just knew I had to grade. The guy was selling it to me only for raw. This is such a cool card, though. I love die cuts. To me, it's a color match. I mean, maybe red would be a color match, actually, but I don't know. I think it works. It's numbered out of 175. Scotty Barnes is doing a heck of a job this year, so that's going in there. This Jam Master, LeBron James, is pretty sweet. I'm probably going to pass on that one. Paolo, I could only afford the cracked ice. He hasn't been playing as well, so probably now's the time to be buying his cards, but send it in the grade. It's the same price regardless. There's another Thompson. I'm going to pass on that. Ooh, I forgot about these. I bought both of these specifically because I wanted the Thompson brothers, Asar and Amen. These are, I think, case hits. This is the stained glass from the Prism draft picks, so I've got to send those in. That is a dynamic pair. Paolo on the color match, select rookie. Not numbered, but I did it for the color match and one that was affordable. Another Thompson, gonna pass. Jovic. Kind of sad now on all these oh man, look at all these Jovic I bought into. Now the good news is I only got them for a couple bucks. The bad news is, Pella. This one I got for a couple bucks. $5 to be exact. It's a silver hollow signature for $5. Can't go wrong, but I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, Norman Powell. This is the time to invest. He is smoking hot right now for Miami. He's playing the best basketball ever. I'm going to look at that one in a little bit. All right, here's more of those Dream Team cards. These are the ones where you can line them up. I've got duplicates you can see, but it was a 3-card set. Here's another one of those. So all of those I'm going to get graded someday. All right, this card I've got to send in. Tyrese Maxey. This one's off-centered too, but it looks left to right as... I don't know. I really want to get this card graded as Silver Hollow Maxey Rookie. I probably can't even buy these anymore raw under $50. Evan Mobley, I think I pulled this out of a pack. It's a select rookie hollow. It's not numbered or anything. It's a Davion rookie. I'll pass on that one. Max Christie, I got that for $1. Maybe I pulled out of a pack. No, there was a Max Christie I got for $1 recently from a store. I'm going to pass on that Davion. Asar Thompson, I did buy that for $1. But it's Phoenix, so I don't know. Amen Thompson, not right now. That's just the base hoops. Asar Thompson, I'm going to pass on that. Scotty Barnes, it's a nice card. It's not numbered. I got it, I think, for a couple bucks, but I'm going to pass. I got to do that numbered Barnes, though. More Jovic. Gosh, how these Jovic cards I got. Pass on those. These Shaqs were pulled from packs on the channel, including these two, which... it's the thing with Shaq. The PSA catalog actually has, like, the 9s, like, at, like, I don't know, $30 or something. But then the 10s are, like, $100, $200, so... tricky. I'm going to pass on all the Shaqs right now. More Jovic. I thought Jovic was going to go somewhere, and a lot of people did this year. More of these. All of these came out of packs on the channel. So these are all pack fresh pulls. Someday I'm going to send just those in. All right. We are nearing completion. I've got enough for these Davions, so I still haven't taken the tape off of this from when I bought it. This is a sweet card. I just love that card. Doesn't command a whole lot of value. It's a draft picks. I don't even know if it's a color match. It would be for the Rockets, but, you know, it's wearing black. This gold Fontecchio, I would love to send this in. It's a 3 of 10. He's just really cold right now, so I'm going to have to hold off on all Fontecchios. And I think that's a Genesis, so really nice Fontecchios. I guess that's just a yellow. No, it's a gold. Look, it's only numbered 8 of 8. That's a bookend. But I got to hold off on Fontecchio. This Norman Powell's going. I love this card. Die cut. 007. It's a James Bond card. See if we can get lucky. That's awesome. The only bad thing about this card is it's blue. Not a color match, but holy cow, I love this card. Here's a few more Norman Powell's. I'm gonna hold off on that one. The Silver Hollow is the one we want more. We want instead. Here is another fast break Pelle Larsson. I didn't realize I had 2 of them. Numbered to 99. We'll hold off on that. I didn't realize I had 4 of these Amen Thompsons. I was buying those up. There's another Amen Thompson. Not numbered, but just getting the color match. Keyshawn Johnson. So I saw him play this summer. He's been in the G League for a couple of years. He's really fighting hard to make it on the Miami roster. He actually did well in the summer league, and then I said, you know what? I can get this gold autograph for $10, and it's only numbered out of 10, 5 out of 10 for $10 for a gold auto. I said, I'll gamble on him. I might send that in. He's played 1 game this year where he got a double-double. It was really phenomenal considering where he's been and how hard he's working. But I don't know. He's never going to be a star, in my opinion. I'll never say never, but for this card, a gold auto out of 10, $10, and then grade it plus 30. A PSA 10's got to be like 100 minimum for this type of card. Doesn't matter who the player is, right? And if you're a true Miami Heat fan, if you're a true Miami Heat fan, you appreciate this guy. I appreciate this guy. I think he's phenomenal. He's Heat culture. He is working hard. So there's that too. Miami Heat's fan will appreciate it. Pella, it's a draft pick, but it's numbered, and I got it pretty cheap. These are some nice Pella cards. Color match on this one. They're both numbered. What was that? 199. This one's... Is that 49? Huh. The orange is 49. Better card, but this is color match. I'm going to hold off on both of them. All right, guys. I am emptied out that box. So I got this one in my local card shop for a couple bucks. It is numbered 13 out of 35, but it's Crusade. It's Phoenix. I'll hold off. I gotta grade this one. This is the... Is this the Elephant? Pretty sure that's the Elephant. They're not numbered, but those are case hits. I gotta grade it. These Hawkes, I don't know. There's a color match, but it's select. It's out of 199. Probably not. This is cool. I like this. That's a color match with the white jersey, which you don't see those too often. It's a bookend. That's a possibility. This one I got for $2. It's not numbered, but color match for $2. Yeah, it's hoops. Davion, we got a bunch of these silvers. I already added a bunch in the stack. All right, let's look over here. These were more recent purchases. Fontecchio, we're going to have to hold off on Fontecchio. Is this also gold? Gosh, I can't tell the difference between yellow or gold. I think this one's just yellow. They're so similar. So I got a lot of Fontecchio, but I got them really cheap, so. Pella. It's not numbered, but I know I got it pretty cheap. Color match, it's a select. It is numbered at a 99. I got another. Oh, this one's the die cut. And this one's also a jersey color match out of 149. That's a possibility. These are cool. Of course, that one's numbered. This copper. Could have sworn that's numbered. There it is, out of 99. I'll hold off on that. City Edition. I thought this was cool. It's just a sweet looking card. It is numbered also. And this, you know, I got it real cheap. It's at a 99. It's not a beautiful card, green and red, but I suppose for Christmas it works. All right, I got this one pretty cheap, but it's the... Is this Hyper? I'm going to hold off on that. Love Tectonics. We're going to hold off. I've got a bunch of these already in PSA 10, so I'll hold off. This one, I wanted... This is a case hit I discovered. I really wanted to get this one graded, but then look at the edges. I missed that when I bought this one, so poo-poo. Numbered. Cool. Very cool card, the mezzanine. All right, this is a sweet card. I've got to get this one graded. And it's numbered 20. It's a bookend. All right, another die cut. Norman Powell. And it's 1 out of 99. Heck yeah. These are sweet too, but they're not die cut, although it looks kind of like they are, but they're not numbered, so I'm going to hold off on that. More Davions. Keyshot. Nice looking card. Numbered out of 85. Yeah, I only got it for a couple bucks, but nope. This, I won't take it out, but this is the Dragon. I love these Dragon cards. It's numbered out of, usually it's 88, and it's an auto, but I'm going to hold off on it. This one I got for just a couple bucks, just because it's an auto. And then, of course, I was like, I love the Tiger. They're not numbered, but again, good price. That shouldn't be in there. All right, some of these aren't supposed to be in here, Jay. No. All right, I think those are free cards someone threw in. Nico, once again, no. Although, numbered, that's not the jersey match, but a bunch of Nikos. Nico. Oh, that's someone threw these in. Okay, these Ken Griffey's. I picked it. Okay, those don't belong in there. All right, so that's it. All right. So here we are. This looks like more than 20 cards, right? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, I got to narrow it down to 34. Hopefully you're in agreement with me on the 34 that I've chosen. Let me know if you saw some other cards you think would be wiser to grade right now. There's a lot of cards here I'm never going to grade. So, of the 34, it's a color match, it's a signature, it's a rookie, he's on the rise, it's not numbered. I got to have one Pella, though. That's probably going to be the one. The Davion, would I do the gold or the silver? I'm thinking gold. I mean, it's not numbered, but there's just something about gold cards that are popular. Shea? Oof. It's Shea, though. It's SGA. To have those as 10s. And he's good, probably going to get MVP again this year. I'm going to say yes. So there's 4 cards. The Bow, let's hold off on that. Mac McClung. He might get attention when the All-Star game comes around again, even if he's not in the dunk contest. They're probably going to mention his name, so I'm going to put that down. Davion on the silver. Oh, that's tough. I'm going to look up the centering on these. That might be normal, but I'm going to say no. Bam. I'm going to say yeah for now. I'm going to pass on the LeBron. Okay, this Davion is numbered out of 25, so that's a yes. Tyler. I'm going to pass on Tyler. Giddy. It's a color match, but I'm going to pass. All right, this is the hollow. You know, I just don't know about this centering. The edges seem okay. It's a silver hollow. Maybe. Davion. Okay, Wemby, yes. It's Wemby. It's Wemby rookie. Tyler, I'm going to pass. Jabari. I got to do it. It was a case hit. That's a Tyler signature numbered. I got to do that. Davion. It's not numbered, so I'm going to pass. Die cut Davion. 10. Yeah. Pella. Now this was the numbered Pella. Oh, it's 1 out of 99. I gotta do Norman. I gotta do that one. No on the die cut, as much as I love it. This one, it was a bookend. I'm gonna say no because I gotta get the elephant. As much as I want to grade this, not now. Norman. Got to put down the Normans. Tyrese. Norman. The case hits. Scotty Barnes. All right. I don't know if we're at 20 yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to do the other Pella, the numbered one. I'm going to put this one away. So that leaves SGA, yes. The gold Davion, yes. Mac, yes. Bam. I think I'm going to hold off on Bam. It's not numbered. He's got... His value's probably not going to go up right now unless Miami, goes to the playoffs or makes a finals run. Or maybe if he becomes an all-star, I'm going to hold off. I have to count these again. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, I've got 21, so I need to get rid of one. I've got two Norman Powells in there. Let's compare them. When I say 2 Normans, I mean the silvers. Corners look good. It's almost borderless cards. There's a sort of a border. The back looks all right. Let's check out this one. Those corners look fine too. Back looks good. What is that? Is that damage on the card? Oof, that may... I'm going to take this out real quick. That might be, hopefully, on this team pack here. Oh man, this thing's like glued. That might damage the card. Just trying to take this apart. Appreciate you guys sticking around. It's been a long video, but we're almost done. Whatever that is, it's still... Oh wait, that rubbed off. Okay. They're both about the same, so this one's ready to go though. It's in the card saver. PSA wants them in the card savers, so. All right, here's our 20 cards. Do you agree with me? Let's go through them really quick. Norman Powell, Silver Hollow Rookie. Seems to be in really nice shape. Next, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Little OC, but even at a PSA 9, I'm going to do it. It's Tyrese Maxey, Silver Hollow Rookie. I'm going to do it. Norman Powell die cut rookie, numbered, no question. Got to do it. Looks good. Elephant anything. Well, not elephant anything, but it's Hawkes. He could get 6th Man of the Year award. He's really doing nice. The Scotty Barnes, of course, it's a die cut numbered rookie. The Asar twins, obviously, case hits. Package deal. Yes. Love this lottery ticket. Bookend, right? 25 out of 25. Another Norman Powell. Be 4 Normans in this submission. Pelle Larson, rookie, color match, auto, numbered, number 1. Heck yeah. Davion. So we decided to go with the die cut. Numbered 10 out of 175. Tyler Hero, it's an auto rookie. Numbered out of 75. The Jabari Smith Jr. rookie. The Wemby Silver Hollow rookie. Prism draft picks, though. It's not the standard issue. Giddy Silver Hollow, I'm going to do it. It's pretty good shape. May come back a 9. We're going to do it. Another Davion, but low-numbered Mojo. Rookie. Auto. 2 SGA base cards. They're rookies, though. That is the rookie, right? Even though it doesn't say rookie. I'm almost entirely sure. 17-18. That was his rookie year. Yeah. Okay, good. So, obviously, SGAs. Davion on the gold. That's a rookie. And finally, Mac McClung. Numbered 1 out of 10. Pretty sweet. There's the 20 cards. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are those the 20 you would have chosen? Appreciate you guys. It was fun. I have not gone through that box in a long time. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in there that is not going back. Someday. Okay, I know I've got that Clyde Drexler. Where the heck is it? I know I have it. I've got a bunch more of these somewhere. So if it's not here, he is in that grouping as well. But yes, I know I've got the Clyde Drexler. So someday I'm going to send all those in. Every one of them. Wait. Did I go through these? These are more. Yes, I went through these. Okay, I don't know why I stacked them over there. All right, we're done. And this one, I decided I might keep that for the PC. My very first hit from my very first pack opening after coming back to basketball 20-something years later. All right. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Eventually, quote unquote, eventually I will do another PSA video, probably where I go through the submission process, just so you can come along with me as I get educated on that process in case you want to know how that goes. And then, of course, the follow-up, whenever these get sent in, they'll be sent back, and we got to check them out and make sure that how many 10s. There's going to be a couple 10s in here. Reality says only a couple, but we'll see. All right. Appreciate you guys. Catch you next time.